Even if you're canceled, there's still a chance of making a comeback, and nothing proves that much better than Manifest. The once canceled show has been saved by Netflix and is getting a 4th season, much to the delight of fans all over the world. It's coming back, and it's going to be a lot better than it was before. In this video, we're going to talk about what's going to happen in the upcoming season. The show ended in a huge cliffhanger in season 3, and that's why many fans rallied around it. They want to see how the show ends, and they want its mysteries to have a solution. That's exactly what they're going to get when the show moves to Netflix. Here's what we know so far. The supernatural drama series, originally from NBC, is distributed by Warner Brothers, and it centers around the reoccurrence of the passengers of a flight that went missing 5 years ago. It was initially designed to have 6 seasons, but it was canceled by NBC just after 3 seasons due to that continuous decline in viewership. The network decided to pull the plug on the show in June 2021, just a few days after the 2-part finale aired. When is the release date of the 4th season? Fans are excited to know that they can mark it on their calendars. So far, there have been no formal announcement from Netflix yet. All we can do now is speculate. After the show topped Netflix charts, people believe that the makers of this series are orchestrating a grand comeback. During the final episode of the 3rd season, Michaela, the police officer, rescued a passenger from Flight 828 called Angelina, whose parents kept her locked away from the world. As she was rescued, she joined a group of survivalists who had a firm belief that Ben was a predecessor of the apocalypse that was going to happen soon. During the climax, Angelina kidnapped Eden, Grace's and Ben's daughter, because she believed that she is a guardian angel. She then stabbed Grace to death, fled from the baby. The 3rd season ended with one of the survivors of Flight 828 murdering Grace. So, what saved Manifest from being totally canceled? Apparently, it was the determined fans and the viewership on Netflix that convinced executives to give it another lease on life. Netflix's head of global TV, Bella Bajaria, said that it was great to see the enthusiasm of fans, and it was the viewing that saved the show. They appreciate the fans' passion and the way they connected to the characters. Immediately after its cancellation in June, loyal fans started an online movement to have another streaming service or Netflix pick up the show. They signed petitions and kept the hashtag The Save Manifest movement is alive on social media. Fans were loud and clear with their intentions. Ultimately, Netflix took on the show and NBC lost an opportunity to keep the show. This isn't the first time that a canceled show has been given another chance. The same thing happened to Lucifer after it was canceled by NBC. NBC also saved Brooklyn Nine-Nine after Fox canceled it. How many episodes will the 4th season have? The new season of the show will have 20 episodes, which is considerably much longer than other titles on the same platform. If you haven't noticed it yet, Netflix usually sticks it to about 10 episodes per season. The press release of the final season also said that it will be presented in parts to be determined. Fans are thinking that it might be broken into parts just like other shows. We don't know why Netflix decided to present the 4th season this way instead of just adding more seasons to the show, but we're not complaining. We're just happy that the show got another season. Have they started filming the 4th season of the show? The announcement of the show's renewal was made about 2 weeks ago, so all we can hope for is that the production will start soon, perhaps sometime this fall. If they haven't begun writing yet, we figure this will start soon. Writing can be done in a couple of months, so the show can move into production by the end of the year. However, if Netflix isn't in any rush, the show could get pushed back to 2022, but we certainly hope that doesn't happen. But don't worry, we'll let you know as soon as we get the juiciest details about the show. But is Grace really dead? Sometimes the death of a character doesn't have any finality. If Grace is still alive, she wouldn't be the first character on Manifest to be resurrected. However, before she died, she managed to reunite with her now teenage son Cal. The show's creator, Rake, has said that Grace's death was part of the plan and that her character lives on in her teenage son Cal, Olive Baby Eden. So where does this leave Ben? Ben Stone is her husband, and he was trapped in a calling when Angelina murdered his wife. We have still yet to see his reaction. Season 4 of The Poor Husband will revolve around processing, digesting what happened, and coming to terms with the loss of his wife. He might also try to exact vengeance. It'll become the driving force for his character not only for the next season, but for the seasons to follow. Josh Dallas, the actor who plays Ben Stone, said that he predicts his character to go down a reckless path because of what happened. He might not handle everything within the letter of the law. So where did Cal go when he disappeared? After he touched the tail fin of the plane, he suddenly vanished, and when he returned home, he was the same age he would have been had he chosen not to go on Flight 828. Others will be busy figuring out where he's been and what happened. The plane's pilot, Captain Daly, briefly reappeared during the finale of Season 3, and it offered another clue. It seems that Ben will come to the realization that everyone's disappearance is divine intervention, and there's a puppet master who's pulling all the strings. As they try to put the pieces together, they're going to discover whether there's a possibility of accessing the place and find out just what the destination it is. Are Zeke and Michaela's marriage on the rocks? Are they headed for divorce? During Season 3, Jared told Michaela that he let her marry Zeke because he thought that he was dying. However, it seems that Zeke is not the type of person who's going to throw in the towel early. Michaela, for her part, seems to be conflicted, and fans can watch that conflict play out. It would be much too easy to just watch the characters give up on their marriage just like that. Jared has also made his intentions very clear when he watched him standing on the street during the final moments of the finale. Fans can expect tension and heartache. Rumors persisted that there were cast negotiation deals. It was first reported by Deadline that in the August 2021 that Warner Brothers TV started negotiations with the cast and writers to return for the new season. Although there were no further reports about this, it seems that the whole cast will be returning for the new season. That being said, the end game of the series remains the same. The series was originally planned as a 6-season show, but Rake has given reassurance that Netflix's decision to wrap up the show after 4 seasons won't have much effect on the story. The end game won't change at all. Rake has mentioned that he's very confident that 20 episodes will be more than enough for him to tell the entire story as he had originally intended to. The good news is fans can expect the same show they have been used to watching. Netflix has been quite clear in their intentions of keeping the show the same. There should be no concerns of the show changing its tone or the method of storytelling being changed. Manifest will remain the show that fans have fallen in love with. And that's news that people have been waiting to hear. Who can we expect to be back? Deadline reported in September 2021 that series regulars Ramirez, Blaze, Doran, Taylor, Roxborough, Dallas, and Carr will be returning for the 4th and final season. Messina and Carcanes will be leaving the show after they were written out in the finale of Season 3. On the other hand, Long's status is still not clear because of his commitment to another show, Getaway. However, he has confirmed that he will at the very least in some of the show's new seasons. He mentioned, "I'll be back for some of it, we're just trying to find out the maximum I can do." He says that he loves the character so much, but he booked on another show for a pilot after Manifest got canceled. As of the moment, he doesn't know what's going to happen yet. He said that they're trying to work out schedules, everybody wants the best thing, they have their fingers crossed that things will work out well. We don't think there'll be a new cast member added to the show's just being wrapped up. We doubt that they'll be introducing new characters for fans to follow. While we're still waiting for the 4th season, the next best thing we can do is stream and get reacquainted with the previous episodes. The show's available to stream on Netflix, and you can stream seasons 1, 2, and 3 on your smart TV. Are you looking forward to the last season of Manifest? What do you think will happen? How do you think the show will end? Let us know in the comment section. That's all we have for you right now. We'll see you again in our next video.